It was lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
You need to talk on that, don't you? I've interviewed you a couple of times on the phone before and been incredibly impressed by the fact that nothing seems to phase you. You're always lovely. Like you're never mean, you're never off.
I'm so mean sometimes.
No, I don't think you are.
In sound check.
We really want you to come back to New Zealand. When are you going to do that?
Hopefully at the tour.
Really?
Yes, I'm hoping.
I've got this for you.
What is this?
It's really cool streetwear from New Zealand. So it says New Zealand on the front.
You know who's going to love this?
Your boy.
Carrie Hart.
I know. No, I said I should bring two. I said I should put one for you and one for him, but I can get you another one.
Cute. Thank you.
It's a bit big for you, probably, anyway. So yeah. What I'd love to know, because I'm a mum, is how do you find, you've got this beautiful baby, how do you find the inspiration to still want to work? Like you must just want to stay at home and scrungle her all day.
I do. She's always with me. She's in the next room, you know. Actually, right now she's at the park. But it was just me and her for the first 7 months. And then I go down the street to the studio for a couple of hours and she visits me and it's awesome. I have the coolest job in the world.
So good.
Plus it's a passion. It's not really a job. It's kind of part of who I am, and it's important for me raising a little girl especially to show her that little girls can grow up to be bosses and have passion and follow their dreams and make stuff happen and prove people wrong and all that stuff.
I don't know about you, but when I found out I was having a girl, I was so
dropped.
My heart, well, I did.
Your vagina?
It did.
No.
But I'm just so damn glad it was in New Zealand and not,
and not Los Angeles?
No, but even Los Angeles would be okay. Not the Middle East. Not somewhere where that was going to be really tough for them, because it is tough for being a girl. Everywhere, really.
It is. Absolutely. And that's why we do what we do, to try and push boundaries and push buttons and change things. And I think Willow's going to be a fierce little firecracker. We need our girls to be fierce.
We do. Yeah, you to make up for the ones that are not allowed to be, I guess. I remember interviewing you, and it was after a kind of a tough year, I think, you'd had, and I said, what is the lesson that you've learned from the past 12 months? And you said to me, I've never forgotten it, you said, I've learned that I shouldn't be as mean to people as it was specifically to your boy. You said he's got feelings, and I didn't realise that, I was a bit meaner to him than I should be. But the last 12 months obviously have been a lot better for you. What is your big life lesson from the last year, do you think?
God, I don't know. That you can do anything. That you can handle more than you think you can. And that it's possible to feel joy most of the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is your biggest virtue, and what do you think your biggest vice is? Like for me, gluttony. My virtue is probably bad memory. I don't remember not to like people.
That just means you live in the present.
Does it?
If you have a bad memory, I think it just means you live in the present. You're not holding on to stuff.
No, I definitely don't remember.
That's how I make myself feel better.
So are you the same?
I have the worst memory of anyone that knows me has ever met.
But it's a virtue, right? Like, I think it's a virtue. I don't dislike anyone because I don't remember to dislike them.
I remember the bad stuff. I just don't remember where I was yesterday.
That is because you're racing around the world at 5 million miles an hour. What is better? Is it better hearing your first song ever on the radio, like the first time you ever had a hit and you heard it on the radio, or is it better having the #1 album after so long?
It's better having the #1 album after so long. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing my song on the radio. I don't hear my songs on the radio very much, but it's sort of there's more still to do, after this long, and there's more that can still be done and accomplished, and you kind of feel it more when you've worked longer and harder for it.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I always imagined that, the first time somebody says to you, the record company phones you and goes, "Hey, you've got a hit." That must be a really cool feeling too.
But back then, when it first starts, it's more of an FU.
Yeah.
It's more of like a "ha, I told you so." And then once you exercise those demons, it becomes more of like you can be proud of yourself and feel happy in the moment, and it's more of a healthy joy than the first one. The first one is just telling off everybody in your life that said you couldn't. basically. They both feel good for different reasons.
Have you ever had anybody apologise to you and go, you know, I didn't realise you were going to get this famous, and I just want to say sorry that I f***ed up in high school, or, you know, has anybody ever actually had the balls to do that?
My mom.
That's good. Yeah.
My mom was just scared for my life. You know, when a little girl says, I'm gonna be this, and I don't need school, and I don't need you, and I don't need anybody, and I'm gonna go be homeless and have a record deal, then, you know, most people are gonna say you're nuts. And
Yeah.
somehow it happened.
And you did it.
Yeah.
Is that one of your greatest strengths, that you just don't give up? Like, you don't give up on, it seems like you don't give up on anything.
I don't give up on anything.
No.
Well, your greatest strength is your greatest weakness. You could also call me relentless.
Yeah, that's true. But Hollywood teaches us to walk away, like we walk away from things. Like if things don't work, relationships or anything, it's like, oh, I must walk away.
Some things you should walk away from. It's up to you, though. For me, I don't walk away from things that aren't finished. But once they're finished, I'm out.
What do you think it is about Australia, and I like to include New Zealand in this, that keeps drawing you back? Because you come down here and it's like you take residence. And
I know, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, what is it that you love about it?
Number one, I have an Australian manager. So it sort of feels safe and like a second home. And number two, there's just an honesty here and a laid-back attitude that's fun and feels familiar.
My friend Mercedes does a radio show in Las Vegas, and she said, she tweeted the other day, she said, I just didn't think I love her, I wanted to be my friend.
Aww.
But you must get that a lot, like people want to be your friend. Like there was a girl before that cried.
Yeah.
You know, which is kind of cool.
I think, cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely more of that sort of camaraderie and we're all going through the same shit kind of feeling, as opposed to me being like this untouchable idol.
Yeah.
It's more of just, I think it's just because of the songs that I write that I'm flawed and not afraid to wear those flaws in a very public way.
Have you ever felt that way about anyone? You know, the way that we feel about you, like I just want you to be my biffle. Like
Janis Joplin, Linda Perry. That's why I stalked Linda Perry, because I
really
felt like, well, not really, but
did you break into her house?
Basically called her and left messages on her phone until she called me back. But yeah, the people that I listen to and love, you feel when someone's speaking your truth, you feel like you know them or like they know you. That's how it feels. That's the relationship between me and the people that come and wait, drive 11 hours to get to the Today Show and give me a card that makes me cry. It's just, it's very relatable. It's very human and genuine.
It's kind of cool that people want to be your best friend. Like everybody's like, I wanted to be my best friend.
They just want my advice.
Yeah, you're right.
Or dinner reservations.
Hey, thank you so much. And you better come to New Zealand because we so love you. And we so want you to come down.
Thank you.
And get your
Thank you. I love this. Thank you.